Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today, let's analyze SoFi Technologies stock. I am a swing investor, and I will not consider the price changes of a stock 1 month later. This channel only makes short-term price predictions for stocks, usually 1 to 3 weeks. Welcome to subscribe to this channel. SoFi Technologies stock fell slightly on Friday, which shows that the bulls of the stock are trying to support the stock price from falling further. But technically, the stock is still in a short-term downtrend. Although the stock seems to be heading towards a consolidation trend, judging from the trading volume, the market has been very cautious in the past 3 days, and the funds flowing into the market from the bulls are limited, and the consolidation trend may not continue. In the past month or so, the stock has experienced 2 roller coaster-like rallies, and there have been large trading volumes when the stock price is at a high level, which is a worrying place. This shows that the long capital that entered the market at a low level has exited the market at a high level. This also means that the stock has to continue to adjust downward to find a new bottom after the second wave of selling. But the question is whether the stock has bottomed out at present. Although the stock has rebounded slightly in the past 2 days, the bulls do not seem to be very willing to further push up the stock price, which means that the bears may still be in control of the situation. Even if the stock price rebounds further, the bulls may still be suppressed by the bears again, because the area above the current price has formed a lot of resistance, and the strength of the bull rebound may be limited. Through the 30-minute chart of the stock, we can see that a large number of transactions were generated when the stock price was at a high level from May 12th to 14th, and a large amount of funds should have flowed out of the market, so the stock price was forced to enter a correction or downward trend. At the close of May 21st, the stock had opened 2 profit margins compared to the recent highest price, but some large trading volumes were generated from the end of May 21st to the early trading of May 22nd, and there should be some long capital intervention here, so will the stock price continue to rebound next? I think this is possible. But if the stock rebounds further, the stock will still face great resistance, because there are already a large number of locked positions waiting to be sold in the area above the current price. So I doubt whether the bulls can continue to push the stock price to rebound. So what if the stock price falls further? Obviously, $12 will be the key support position for the stock, but this position does not seem to be solid. If the market sells off severely, it is possible to break below this price. Of course, breaking below this price also means that the stock may be in the oversold area, and the probability of bulls intervening in the stock again is very high. Through the position distribution of the stock, we can see that most of the current positions of the stock are distributed in the $12 to $14.70 area, and the current stock price is at the lower part of this area, which is unfavorable for bulls. Although the current price of the stock is at the peak position of the area, it does not mean that the bulls in this area can successfully block the bears. Because the stock has a large number of positions distributed in the $13.30 to $14.70 area, bulls need to accumulate a lot of long capital in the low area to drive the stock price to continue to rise. But now the profit margin of the stock has not been greatly opened, so the market buying has not been active in the past 3 days, and investors are still waiting and watching. But if the stock price falls below the $12.70 level, $12 may not be the bottom, because there are not a lot of positions distributed in the $12.7 to $12 area, which is regarded as a weak area, and the stock price may still fall below $12 and further down to find the bottom. After the first quarter results were released, Bank of America analyst Mihir Bhatia emphasized that SoFi Technologies business will continue to maintain growth momentum, but reiterated his sell rating on SoFi stock with a target price of $13. The 5-star analyst believes that SoFi stock is priced too perfectly, which makes him pause investment in an uncertain macro context. Recently, KBW analyst Tim Switzer also reiterated his sell rating on SoFi Technologies stock with a target price of $9, which means its downside potential is more than 32%. Some analysts also pointed out that SoFi's technology platform has not performed well compared with the strong growth of its financial services business. In addition, the current expected price-to-earnings ratio of SoFi stock is 40.9 times, which is much higher than the industry average of 10.9 times. This is the option data of SoFi stock's trading volume based on the distribution of strike prices for May 30th expiration. Although the call option trading volume accounts for a higher proportion, the recent $11.50 put option trading volume has increased significantly, which seems to release a negative signal. This set of data reflects that bullish investors believe that the stock may still return to the $14.50 level in the short term, but bearish investors believe that this wave of selling may pull the stock price down to the $11.50 level. Let's go back to the daily chart of the stock. Although the stock has shown signs of stopping the decline in the past 2 days, it does not mean that the stock price will not fall further. The current price of the stock has lost 11% compared with the recent highest price, but the market's buying seems to be still not active, which reflects that the bullish sentiment of the stock has not recovered significantly, and capital is still accelerating out of the market. I think the stock will fall further next. As analyzed earlier, the stock has recently experienced 2 waves of selling, resulting in a large number of locked positions in the area above the current price. So the stock price still needs to be adjusted downward significantly to dilute the positions above $13. Combined with the current market situation, I think the stock may still lose another 11%, which means that the bottom price of this wave of selling may be around $11.50. Of course, bulls may also block bears in advance. In short, the area above $12 does not seem to be a good buying opportunity. Okay, guys, this is my price forecast for SoFi Technologies stock. Thank you for watching. If you agree with my analysis, please share and subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video.